This conference will now be recorded.
Now, so in the previous session, we have discussed about transferring the record ownership to a user or to a queue. We have discussed. And there we have discussed how can we transfer the record ownership to a queue manually, we have discussed. And then by using automated process also with the help of assignment rules, we have discussed. And there I have discussed about the lead assignment rule. And then I have given one assignment on this for the case assignment rule. I hope everybody has done with this case assignment rule. Now today we'll see the most important feature, web tool lead, which is a very common requirement in every project. And how to configure this web tool lead feature, what exactly the web tool lead, how to configure the web tool lead feature, we will see practically today. Now, let me explain a general scenario. For example, assume that I'm staying in some Hyderabad. The two, I'm staying at outskirts of Hyderabad, okay, outside the city. Okay, outskirts of Hyderabad, I'm staying in Hyderabad right now. Okay, nearby outskirts of Hyderabad, I'm staying. I'm running a small business over there. Okay, a small business I'm running over there outside of that city. So every day I'm generating so much revenue with my business. So once the revenue has been generated, generally what we can do, we need to deposit that amount into our bank account so that we can make that amount safe. Okay, we can make that amount safe by depositing that amount into a bank account. So I would like to open a ICICI bank account. Okay, I would like to open an ICICI bank account because ICICI bank account is providing very faster services. And whenever if you're visiting the branch also to perform some bank transaction, so there is no much the queue over there. So it is very easy to perform the bank transactions. And that too, they're providing online facilities also, phone banking also, mobile banking also, everything we can able to do. So I would like to open an ICICI bank account. But the problem is nearby my place, I don't have any ICICI bank branch. Okay, nearby my place, I don't have any ICICI bank branch. If there is a bank branch, then I will visit the branch manually, and then I would like to, okay, submit the required documentation, and I will fill up that application form, and I will open a bank account. But nearby my place, I don't have any bank ICICI bank branch. To visit that bank branch, I have to travel for 1.5 hours. That means I have to enter into the city. It will be very far for me because I'm staying almost outskirts of Hyderabad city, so that in order to go to the ICICI bank branch, it will take 1.5 hour time for me. But I'm not having that much of time to visit that bank branch by investing some 1.5 hour of time. So in this case, what we can do? I'm also one of the person to interest to utilize ICICI bank account, but I can't visit this bank branch manually because I don't have the time. I'm very much busy with my business. So I don't have the time to visit that bank branch in order to open an ICICI bank account. Then what we can do? In this case, no need to visit that bank branch manually. You can able to open that bank account, or we can show your interest through the ICICI bank website. That means we can show your interest. That means I'm also one of the person, okay, I would like to use your ICICI bank account services, so I want to create a new bank account. So now please give me the permission to open a new bank account. So we can show your interest through the ICICI Bank website. The people who are unable to visit the bank branch manually, they can show their interest through the ICICI Bank website. How? Let me show you. So we can go to that ICICIbank.com website. Okay. So now we can go to that ICICIbank.com website, because every bank is maintaining their own website is available. So now I want to open a new bank account. What type of account? Personal. It's a savings account I want to open. So go to that personal. In this one, what you want to do? I want to open a bank account. How? Through online. So you will be having an option called as apply online. There is an option called as apply online. That means no need to visit that bank branch manually. Just you can sit in your home, use a smart device. It may be a laptop, it may be a desktop, mobile, smartphone, tab, anything. And then access that ICICIbank.com website. And then inside that you will be having an option called as apply online option. When you select this apply online, it is showing that options to you. What you want to apply online? You want to open the bank accounts. You want to open any loan. You want to apply for the loans. You want to apply for some cards, nothing but credit cards, debit cards, whatever. You want to apply for insurance of ICICI Bank. You want to apply for the fixed deposits. You want to do some investments also, like some mutual funds and all these things. You want to go with that forex services. You want to go for the statements or what? What you want to do? I want to apply for a bank account here. I want to open a new bank account. So simply go to that accounts, and then what type of account? Savings account. So now click on savings account. Now it is providing a small option, nothing but it is providing a user interface. Okay, it is providing a user interface. So what you want to open over here? Now Insta Save account, Insta Save FD account. I don't want to do that fixed deposit account. I want to open a normal savings account. Click on apply now. So you will be having an option called as apply now. When you click on this apply now, it is opening a small user interface. There we can able to fill up our details in order to show your interest to the ICICI Bank people that I am also one of the person you want to utilize ICICI Bank services. Now, so now here in this case here. So now in this case, it is asking for me to specify my mobile number over here. I'm indicating my mobile number. Okay, email ID. Okay, I'm indicating my email ID over here. Now I'm indicating my email ID. PAN card number. Okay, PAN card number we can enter. I'm entering my details over here. Click on continue. So once you click on continue, it is going to be tracking for the mobile number here. Now for that mobile number, it is providing one OTP. We have to enter that OTP number over here. Now, it has sent one small OTP number for me over here, which I need to enter. Now, so now in this case, what happened? So it is going to be indicating that thanks for showing your interest in Insta Save. Now, so now in this case, what happened? It is clearly indicating that thanks for showing your interest in Insta savings account. Our record already has an active savings account on the contact details entered by you. If you are holding an existing account with us, please log into the internet banking. Because ICICI Bank has introduced that unique ID, nothing but unique identification number, so that a customer can have only one bank account, not multiple. Now, so now So now here in this case, what happened over here? Here also it is indicating to me. So now already you are having an account. Suppose for example, if I'm not having any account, then what will happen? It will be opening a user interface, enter the details. After entering the details, such as your first name, last name, email ID, phone number, and the address information, everything. Once you click on save button, automatically with this details, it is going to be creating a new lead record inside that ICICI Bank database. That means he is also one of the person showing interest to utilize ICICI Bank accounts. So that means what? It is going to be creating a new lead record inside the ICICI Bank database. Whenever the lead record has been getting created inside the ICICI Bank database, automatically assignment tool will be getting fired. It is verifying that this person is from which location. In Hyderabad, of course, he's from Hyderabad. In this Hyderabad, from which area he is associated? He's from Madhapur or Gachibowli, Secunderabad, Amirpet, Begumpet, where? So based on the location, based on that street, it is going to be assigning that record to the respective sales team. So in that nearest place, what are the branches available? In that branch, they're having the sales team. Now, the sales team is going to be contacting those people over here. Okay, the sales team is going to be contacting the people. Now, the sales team is going to be contacting the people, and then it is going to be sales team is going to be contacting you based on your mobile number, and then it is going to be indicating that. Now, it is going to be indicating that. So now here in this case, the sales team is going to be contacting you, and then they will come to your place, and then they are going to be collecting the required documentation, and then they will open a bank account for you over there. That means what? Instead of visiting the bank branch manually, so now they will come to your place. We no need to go to the bank branch. So now those people will come to our place in order to open a new bank account over there. That facility is available over here. So in this case, what happened previously, we are visiting the campaigns, and then in order to show our interest to, okay, utilize their services, to utilize the bank services or products also, anything, whatever you want. In this case, what happened? Instead of visiting that particular campaign or instead of visiting that event, so now those people will come to your place because we can show our interest just through online itself. That facility is available to you over here, like the similar way. Okay, like the similar way. Now, so in this case, what happened? Whenever you are submitting your detail through this website, then the details are going to be creating inside that lead table. Inside the ICICI Bank lead table, a new lead record will be getting created. Once the lead record has been getting created, automatically assignment rule will fire on that particular lead record. It will verify. So now to which area this particular lead person is associated, based on that it is assigning to the respective queue. From the queue, the respective sales people will pick up the record, and they will start contacting you. They will come to your place. They will open a new bank account for you. That means what? Instead of visiting that bank branch manually, and then we can show our interest through online. That means we are going to be creating the lead records through online. That means through website. So now those are also we can implement inside your Salesforce instance with the help of a feature called as Web to Lead feature. In this case, what happened by using this Web to Lead? That means as of now we have created the lead records. How? just by visiting the Salesforce instance. You can go to that Salesforce account, click on Leads tab, click on New button, enter the details, click on Save button, lead record is created. But now, from now onwards, what we can do, I don't want to create the lead records through by visiting my Salesforce account. I want to create it through the company website also. That means capturing the lead records not only by visiting the campaigns, we can able to create the lead record through online also. This facility is very, very important because nowadays, if you want to apply for a credit card, how you are applying? Through online. How you are applying for a personal loan? Through online. How we are applying for the insurance policy? Through online. How we are opening a bank account? Through online. Everything we are doing through online. So here also, we can show our interest through online also with the help of this web to lead. Web to lead means what? We can create the lead records by using our company website also. Okay, through the organization website also we can able to capture the lead records. So now, so in this case, whenever if you want to capture the lead record through the organization website, so those are called as web to leads. Now, by using this feature, we can capture the lead records through the organization website. Through the organization website, we can be able to capture the lead records. These lead records are also called as online leads. These are also called as online leads. Whatever the lead records you are capturing through the online, that means through the organization website, those are called as online leads. So now in this case here, in this case, so just now we have discussed that ICICI Bank organization. So inside this website, they will be having a small form. They will be having a small form. In that form, you have to enter the details, and then once you click on that submit button, with this details, a new lead record will be getting created, and then we can able to, once the lead record is created inside the lead table, automatically lead assignment rules will be getting filed, and it is assigning that lead record to the respective queue, and the queue members will accept that record, and they will start contacting you. This is the process will be happening internally here. Whenever you are applying for that personal loan, credit cards, bank accounts, insurance policies through online, this is the internal process will happen. The same process you can configure by using web to lead. Then how the people can access, how the people can submit their details through web to lead feature. So in this case, what happened when you go to this ICICI Bank, when you go to this ICICI Bank, so now you will be having an option called as apply online. When you go to this, you are having apply online. Once you click on this apply online, when you click on this particular accounts, savings account, it is indicating that. When you click on this apply online, it is indicating a small website is available, small form is available, so that here we can able to enter the details and we can able to submit over there. So this is a functionality is available. Like the similar way here also in our Salesforce instance also we can able to configure such kind of features as well. We can configure such kind of features also with the help of web to lead. Now, so in this case, what exactly the web to lead? The web to lead is a feature which can be implemented in Salesforce in order to capture the lead records through online. Through the organization website, we can capture the lead records also. The possibilities available. Those are called as web to lead feature. Those are also called as online leads also. Then how can we configure this one? Now let's see practically. Now, in this case, whenever if you want to implement this web to lead feature, what needs to be done? Now let me explain. As a step one, as the first step, we have to enable. We need to enable the web to lead feature inside the organization. Inside the organization, we have to enable the web to lead feature. That means what? My Salesforce account should be able to generate the lead records through online, through the company websites. They can able to generate that web to lead records. Now, So where is that feature is available over here? We need to enable this feature by visiting this navigation like a setup. Go to the build menu, click on customize, leads, web to lead feature. Go to the web to lead feature and then select the checkbox. Select the checkbox, enable web to lead feature. Okay, select the checkbox, enable web to lead. But by default, web to lead feature is enabled for every Salesforce account. So what are the Salesforce accounts that we have? For every Salesforce organization, this web to lead feature is by default enabled. This checkbox is already selected. Next. Now, so now once the web to lead feature has been enabled, that means what? My Salesforce instance can generate the lead record through online also. My Salesforce instance can create the lead record through online also. So that we are enabling this feature also. Now, so once my Salesforce organization is capable to access the lead records or to prepare the lead record through online, then the people has to send the lead record details, right? That means the people have to submit the details. How they need a form. So because when you go to that apply online, when you click on that savings account, it is opening a small form over there. In that form, we are going to filling up our details. I'm filling up my details over here. Once you click on submit with the details, it is going to be creating a lead record. So we need to design that form right, so that we need to generate web to lead form. We need to generate web to lead form. Then how to generate the web to lead form, we'll see practically. Once the web to lead form has been getting generated, okay, once the web to lead form has been generated, then so we need to place or add the web to lead form inside the organization website. Inside the organization website, so now we need to add this web to lead form, and then from there, step 4. Now, the end users are the people can access the form from the website, and they can submit the details. Then they can submit the details. And they can submit the details. So once the details have been submitted, in this case, what it will do, and now with the specified details, Salesforce will create a new lead record inside the object. Salesforce will create a new lead record inside the object. Salesforce will create a new lead record inside the object. These are the 4 steps we need to follow. Okay, then how can we configure this web to lead form? Now let's see practically in this case. Then how to design this web to lead form? Now let's see. This web to lead form is nothing but it is a HTML form. Okay, it's a small HTML form, so which we need to design. So now here you can raise a question, sir, for this one, do we need to learn any HTML programming over here? No. We no need to learn any HTML programming. That HTML code will be generating by Salesforce itself. Just you have to select those fields, then based on that options or based on the fields you have selected, Salesforce is going to be generating that HTML code for you automatically. We no need to write that code over here manually. That will be generating by Salesforce itself. That possibility is available to you. Now, so let me show you practically in this case. Then how can we enable this web to lead form? Now let's see practically first. Let me go with the step-by-step implementation. As a step 1, first of all, we have to enable web to lead checkbox, because my Salesforce organization should be able to accept the lead records through online. That means it can able to capture the lead records through online here. Now, then let's see how can we do this one practically. Now, so let's go to your Salesforce instance. Go to the build menu in the left panel. Click on customize and leads. We have an option called as web to lead. Okay, click on this link web to lead. So now here we have to specify that. There is a checkbox is available web to lead enabled. There is a checkbox is available web to lead enabled. So now that means what? This Salesforce account is capable to receive the lead record through online. So that here we have to select the checkbox enable web to lead. That already told you here. So now this web to lead feature has been enabled by Salesforce for each and every Salesforce account. For every organization, this particular checkbox has been enabled. Now, next one. So now my Salesforce instance is capable to receive the lead records through online. Then the user has to submit the details, right? So in this case, what needs to be done? They have to provide the details. They have to enter the details. To enter the details, we need to provide one form, right? We have to design a user interface, right? Yes. So now here in this case, we have to design, okay, generate the HTML form. That means we have to lead form. How can we design that here now? Let's see practically. In this case, we have a button control is available that is called as create web to lead form. There is a button called as create web to lead form button. With the help of this create web to lead form button, we can select the fields which you would like to display inside the form. Inside the form, what fields you would like to display, we can specify those fields over there. Now, let's see how can we do this one. So now click on create web to lead form button and then select the fields. What fields you want to display inside that form. Inside this user interface, what fields you want to make it visible over there. What fields you want to make it visible inside this particular user interface. So now it is showing like some first name, last name, email, company, city, state. So I don't want this one. I will select the fields whatever I want. I'm indicating the first name field I want to show, last name field. I want to show the title field. I want to show the company name field. I want to show the lead status field. No. Okay. So now I want to specify the industry field. I want to show the rating field. I want to show the annual revenue. I want to show the phone number field. I want to show the mobile. I want to show the fax. And I want to show the website of this particular person. And then I want to indicate the street. I want to show the city. I want to show the state. I want to show the country. I want to show the postal code, that means the zip code. These are all the various of fields I would like to place over there. And then email ID also. These are the various of fields I would like to place inside my user interface. So that select that fields whatever you want to display on your user interface. So email I want to show a bit up. Now, so these are the various of fields I want to show inside my user interface. If you want to arrange these fields in a different order, then you can select the order also by arranging the fields by using up and down navigation buttons. Now, and then after that, so now once the user has opened this form, he will be entering the details. When after entering the details, when you click on submit button, so it will be sending the request to the Salesforce server to create a new lead record inside that lead table. Once the data has been getting submitted, so now to tell me to which page you would like to redirect me. That means to which page you want me to open. So for that one, we can specify return URL. Return URL is used to indicate, so what is the return URL? After submitting the data, to which page you want me to return the user here. So now, for example, I want to return the user to a website called as salesforce.com website. I want to return the user to the salesforce.com website. I don't want the captcha option, so that I'm disabling this captcha option. That means what we have to enter you have to select the fields, okay, which you want to show on the user interface and specify the return URL. That means after submitting the details, to which page you want me to redirect the user over there. So you have to specify all these details. Now, so in this case, once all the details have been getting submitted over there, so now then click on generate button. Automatically, based on the fields which are selected, it is going to be generating a HTML code. It will generate the HTML code. Click on generate. So automatically Salesforce is generating the HTML code for you. This is the HTML code generated by Salesforce based on the fields which are selected. Just you can able to copy these fields, copy this code, copy the HTML code generated by Salesforce, and then place inside a notepad. Go to the notepad, okay, any of the notepad editor, and then specify the HTML tag and by HTML, because you're generating a page which can show inside the browser, so that I'm generating like as a HTML page. Now, here I'm indicating this a body tag. Inside the body tag, I'm going to pasting this content, so that HTML and then by HTML, and then we are indicating the body tag. So inside this body tag, you have to paste the content. So whatever the content you have copied, okay, I want to paste that content in between this body tag. Now, so in this case, just to go to that a notepad editor, inside this notepad editor, okay, specify that HTML tag, and then starting HTML and then ending of this HTML tag. Starting of the body tag and ending of the body tag, and then in between this body tag, just you can paste the content. Whatever the content you have copied, okay, just you can able to paste that content in between this, okay, body tag over here. Inside the body tag, we can able to place this entire content over there. Okay, now place this content inside this body tag and then save this content, okay, with a file, okay, with a file with the extension .html or .htm. So in this case, so now after submitting the details, we are going to be collecting the data. That means whatever the HTML code has been generated by Salesforce, we are collecting that HTML code, and then that HTML code we are going to be placing inside a HTML document, and we need to save that file with an extension .html or .htm. So let me save this one. Click on save. I want to save it onto my local system over here. Inside my D drive, inside my local folder, like as some 333, here I'm saving this file here, like as web2 lead form .html. Okay, so web2 lead form .html. Okay, web2 lead form .html. So now specify the file name, any of the file name, whatever you want, and then save that file with the extension .html or .htm, anyone. Now click on save button. Once you click on save, it is going to be saving this file over here. Okay. Once you click on save button, it is saving this file. Now, so now once you have submitted all the details over here, then just you can go to that. Go to your folder. You will be having a HTML file is available over here that is called as web2lead form.html. This is the file, okay, which is a HTML document is available right now over here. So now you can submit the details from this one automatically here. Okay, from here we can submit the details here. For example, so I'm going to be opening this file by using a Chrome browser. Open with any of the browser, whatever you want. It may be Firefox, it may be Chrome, it may be Internet Explorer or Opera or Safari, anything, whatever you want, you can use. For example, I'm opening this document inside that Firefox browser. Open inside the Firefox browser. This is a HTML document. Okay, it's a HTML document which I'm opening right now. The code which has been generated by Salesforce is a HTML code. Okay, it's a HTML code generated by Salesforce. So now this is the form which has been generated by the Salesforce. This is the code. So now let's see that. Here we'll be having all the fields: first name, last name, email, title, company, industry name. All the options will be available over here. Every option is available by default. Whatever the HTML code generated by Salesforce, in that HTML code you will be having the complete options. Rating values are also available. We have to enter all the details. After entering the details, you have to click on submit query button. That's it, simple. So now in this case, that means what? This is the HTML form which we are generating. So now when you go to the ICICI Bank also, click on apply online. When you click on that, it is opening a small form to you, like this form only here. In that form, you have to enter the details, click on submit. Automatically, a new lead record will be created and assignment rules will be getting filed, assigning to the specific queue. The queue member will accept it and he will contact you. This is a process will happen. Now the same concept will happen here also. So now here I'm going to be submitting. So now in this case, you can raise a question, sir, this user interface is not looking like good. This simply like as a white background. Then in this case here, what we need to do, this user interface where we need to place inside our company's website. That means, so now the application we're developing, for example, this project we're developing for a client called as Tesla Motors. So we have to give this HTML code to the Tesla Motors website designer, and those people will do the respective makeup for this user interface. Because when you go to this ICICIbank.com website, that website is maintained by a technical team. There is a software development team is there who is going to be keep on updating the website, ICICIbank.com website. When you go to that HDFCbank.com website, that is maintained by a separate web designing team. So now we need to take the help of the web designing team over there, because we don't have the access on the company's website. Just we can access that, but we can't add some more content inside this. We can't place some more web pages inside that. There is no such possibility. So we need to take the help of those web designing team. So now whatever the HTML form has been generated by Salesforce, we have to give this HTML code to that the web designing team. Then we have to inform them, boss, this is the requirement given by the client. As part of that requirement, we have to place this HTML user interface inside the company's website. So now please add this form inside the company's website. But before adding this form inside the website, please do some makeup for this user interface. We no need to do these alignments and then colors, background colors, images, pictures, styles, nothing. We no need to do that. That will be taken care by the web designing team itself. Because company website is designing by the web designing team. There's the following some standard colors, depends upon the company website and logo. Everything will be having the same colors. The best standard colors, they will be doing some makeup for my user interface also. They will place this user interface inside that company website. From there, the people can access it. From there, the people can access it over here. Now, because website can be accessed by anybody here, all the people can access the website. Now, in this case, the people will access the website, and then they're going to be accessing this form. They will enter the details. So now, for example, I'm going to be entering some details over here. So now here I'm going to be creating a new lead record. Just I'm entering the data inside this particular form. I'm not using the Salesforce instance. I'm entering the data like here. First name is some Ekta. So last name some Kapoor. Okay, Ekta Kapoor. So email ID, okay, ekta@gmail.com. Title, like as a business analyst. Business analyst. Company, like as some IBM. IBM Incorporation. Industry, some technology. Rating, some hard. Annual revenue, some 30 lakhs. Phone number, some value. Mobile number, some value. Fax number, some value. The website, ibm.co.in. Street, so now we are entering some data here. Like as some flat number, okay, now 120, and then I would like to indicate, so now RR Apartments. RR Apartments, some Jubilee Hills. Jubilee Hills. And then city, some Hyderabad. State, some Telangana. Country, some India. Postal code 500 Presume that I have entered all these details. So now these are the details which I'm going to be entering with the name for Ekta Kapoor. Now, so now let's see over here. When you go to your Salesforce instance here, first of all, inside my lead object, do we have any lead record is there with the name Ekta Kapoor? Let me verify. So now last name is starting with some K, Kapoor. Now, so we are having some Kumar like that here, Prabandh Kumar, Praveen Kumar, Roshan Kumar, Sunil Kumar like that. Okay, based on this last name. Now, let me submit these details here. Then the people, nothing but the Ekta is accessing the company's website from any place in the world by using mobile also, smartphone also, tab also, laptop also, desktop also. And then she is entering the details inside the form. Click on submit query button. When she click on that submit query button, then automatically with this detail, Salesforce is going to be creating a new lead record. It will be redirecting the user to the salesforce.com website. Okay, so now it will be creating a new lead record inside that lead object over there, and then it is going to be redirecting the user to the salesforce.com website because I have indicated that written URL as salesforce.com website. Now, so let's go to your Salesforce instance. Refresh your user interface. So now we have received a lead record called as Ekta Kapoor. So open this lead record here, Ekta Kapoor. So these are the details which I have entered over here. So now name Ekta Kapoor, company name, title, technology, that means industry, annual revenue, address information, phone, mobile, fax, everything. So that means what here? So now no need to log in into my Salesforce instance to create the lead record. Through the company website also they can able to access. They can accept the lead record through the company website also. That means the people from any place in the world, they can show their interest to buy my products, to show the interest on my services. So that they no need to visit my bank branch. Just they can submit their details through online. We will contact those people. We will follow up with those people. So we are capturing the lead record through online with the help of Web2Lead feature. So Web2Lead is a feature which is used to capture the lead record through the company website. Those are also called as online leads in Salesforce. Okay, these are functionality of Web to lead concept in Salesforce. Now, let me go with this concept over here.
Sir?
Yes.
So while creating web to lead form, if I want to make any field mandatory like the first name, email, how can I do it, sir?
Now, in this case, whenever you are giving this HTML code, whatever the HTML code has been generated by Salesforce, if you want to make this any of this field as mandatory, then upon giving this code to the web designing team, so now please inform them, boss, please make these fields as mandatory here. Those people will do that one. We no need to do this operation manually. Those people will do that to make those fields mandatory over there.
How can we inform them, sir?
Now, because here we have to contact those people, right? Because those are also the members of this organization. So now we have to send this entire code to that web designing team. Then only those people will collect this particular file, and then they will collect this code. They will get the approval of the client. Based on that, they will be placing this web form inside the company website. Without the client's approval, they can't place that, right? So for that reason, we are going to be contacting those web designing team over there.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah. Now.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you add custom fields in that, sir?
No, inside this one you can't add any custom fields. Okay, custom fields can't be added over here. So, but whatever the fields are there inside your lead object, only those fields you can able to place over there, not your own custom fields. Even though if you are placing some text boxes inside that HTML code, whatever the data that you have submitted, the data will be lost. It won't copy the data into any of the fields. Okay, once you are submitting the data, the custom fields data will be lost.
In some application, there is a CAPTCHA, is there, no, sir? Verify CAPTCHA. How can we include that?
So for that one, already have a checkbox, right? Okay, you will be having a CAPTCHA option is available. You have to select the checkbox, and then as part of that Google, we have to go to the Google website. We have to install the CAPTCHA into a local system. We have to enable it. That is the little mechanism for that. Okay, CAPTCHA is one of that verification option has been implemented by the Google people. We have to install that CAPTCHA code.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now. So now here in this case, we are going to be designing this user interface, nothing but a small HTML form. Through this HTML form, we can submit the details, and then with the details, a lead record will be getting created. Now tell me, who is the owner of this lead record now? Who is the owner?
Training batch.
Training batch?
Hyderabad sales.
Hyderabad sales.
Why Hyderabad sales queue? Why Hyderabad sales queue?
Based on the location, based on the assignments.
Sorry?
Based on the assignments, right? That's why.
Based on that, that's nothing but based on the city value, it is assigning the lead record to the respective queue automatically here. Now tell me, okay, yesterday I told you, whenever if you are going to be creating the lead record manually, for example, I'm creating a lead record. So after entering the details, what we need to do to apply this lead, to assign this lead record to the queue, we have to select this optional checkbox, right? The last checkbox. Assign using active assignment rules. If this checkbox has been selected, then only the lead record will be creating successfully, and then it will apply the assignment rule on that lead record. Then it will verify the condition. If the lead record is matching with the condition, it is going to be assigning the lead record to the respective queue. Yesterday I told you that concept here, but now today inside my HTML form, now tell me, do we have that such checkbox over there? No, we don't have any such kind of checkbox over there. But even though it is going to be applying that assignment rule, this is the difference. Whenever you are creating the lead record manually by using your Salesforce instance, then to apply that assignment rules on the lead record, we have to select the checkbox, assign using active assignment rule. But for the Web2 lead records, assignment rules will be getting automatically applied by default by Salesforce. This is the concept. This point is very, very important in the interview point of view. Okay, So now as part of assignment rules will be getting automatically applied for the Web2 lead records. For the Web2 lead records or for online lead records, assignment rules will be getting automatically applied. But for if you're creating the lead record manually, then we have to select the checkbox that is assign using active assignment rules. If this checkbox is not selected, then lead record will be created. Then who will be the owner? Then training batch user will be the owner. It won't assign the lead record to the queue by applying that assignment rule. Assignment rules will not be filed, but for the Web2 lead, assignment rules has been getting filed over. This is the difference. That's what here it is indicating that as soon as the lead record has been created, lead record has been assigned to a queue called as Hyderabad sales queue. Okay, automatically. This is the internal concept. Whenever you are submitting a loan application form, a personal loan through online, okay, then automatically, so now with that details, it will be creating a lead record. Automatically, assignment rule will file. It is assigning the record to the respective, okay, branch people over here. In that branch, it will be having a queue, branch level queue. So it will go to that queue here. Now in that queue, you will be having some queue members, right? So now here for this Hyderabad sales queue, who will be the queue member over there? So now development user will be the queue. So now let me go to that, okay, development user. Let me log in into the development user now. Go to the manage users, and log in into the development user right now. Log in into the development user. Go to the leads. So now go to that Hyderabad sales queue. There is a record is waiting over here. What is that Ekta Kapoor record? So assume that I am the development user here. I am one of the salesperson. So now today a person, nothing but Ekta has showed his interest in our banking services. So now what we can do today, I'm free as a salesperson. I'm free today. I don't have any work today. So that I would like to take the responsibility to work on this lead record. So that here I'm selecting this lead and then click on accept. From there onwards, so now the lead record will be transferring to me over here. So let's go to the leads. So now Ekta Kapoor record has been transferred to me. That means as a development user. From now onwards, I will follow up with that Ekta Kapoor and then I will visit her place and I will collect the required information, collect the required documentation. I will open the bank account for her. This is the process. This is the concept here. Whenever you are submitting the online applications, online like as loans, personal loans, home loans, jewelry loans, or like as it may be property loans, vehicle loans, or it may be credit cards, banking account, then all these things will be happening the same concept, nothing else. This is the internal concept here. The same thing we can do just by using mouse pointers in Salesforce. But when you go to the banking system, those people has implemented by writing some code. But here everything is configurable in Salesforce. Okay. This is how we are going to be capturing the lead records through the organization's website with the help of Web2 lead feature. Okay, now here I have a question. So whenever I'm submitting the details, after entering some data, whenever I'm submitting the details, now it is creating a lead record inside the Salesforce system. Then how this form will know this is the Salesforce account in which it has to create the lead record? Because I'm having almost, so 90 Salesforce accounts are there. I'm having almost 90 Salesforce accounts. For every batch, I'm creating a separate Salesforce account. As of now, I've handled more than 85 batches, 85 to 90. Currently, I'm having that 4 batches, morning 2, evening 2. So now in this case, what happened? So it is creating the Salesforce, it is creating the lead record inside my current Salesforce account only. Why not in the other accounts? How this user interface will know this is the Salesforce account in which it has to create the lead record? How do we know that? How can we verify? It's a common question in Salesforce, in the entry point of view as well.
Org ID based on the user ID.
Then where is this org ID? Okay.
HTML.
When you go to this, okay. Now tell me. Straightforward.
OID.
Okay, OID means what? Organization ID. That means it is indicating that whatever the HTML code has been generated by Salesforce, in that HTML code, we have two hidden fields are available. Type equals to hidden. That means these are hidden fields which will not be visible to you on the user interface. On this user interface, those are not visible over here. These are hidden fields. Now, the first field is OID, nothing but organization ID. So what is this ID? This is IDs that already told you each and every Salesforce account will be identified by using a unique identification number that is called as organization ID, which is having a 18 characters alphanumerical number, which always starts with a 00D. That already told you in the starting classes itself. So now it is indicating that inside this HTML form, it is indicating that, so now once the user has submitted the details, please create a Salesforce lead record inside this organization. This is the idea of the organization in which we have to create that lead record here. This is the idea of the organization in which we need to create this lead record over here. That's what it is having, that OID. OID means what? Organization ID. This is the organization ID in which you need to create that lead record. And then after that, we have written URL. That means once a lead record has been getting created inside this organization, please redirect the user to this particular written URL, that is salesforce.com. Okay, this is the concept. It will be having that. That's what here it is creating the lead record in my current Salesforce account only, not in the other Salesforce accounts. Okay, so this is the internal concept is maintaining by Salesforce. It is the concept of web to lead in Salesforce. That is, we can capture the lead records through online also. Okay. So like the similar way, okay, like the similar way, you have to configure web to case feature. Like the similar way, you have to implement a web to case feature. That means what? By using this web to lead, we are able to create the lead record through online. Sometimes the customer wants to raise a case. How? By using a toll-free number. When I make the call to the toll-free number to the customer care, my call is in waiting state because the customer care executives are busy with some other calls. So that my call is in waiting state. So I got disconnected the call. After a few minutes, I have tried to connect to that customer care number again. So again, my call is in waiting state. So after so that I got disconnected the call, and then after half an hour, again I have tried to connect to that toll-free number. But again, my call is in waiting state. So I got irritated with that customer care number. I don't want to make a call anymore. Then what we can do? What is the alternative? For that one, you will be having a company website. Click at the Dell.com website. In the Dell.com website, you will be having a form called as complaint registration form. Okay, feedback form also, whatever. Complaint registration form or the grievance management form. Grievance means what? A complaint, nothing but a case. So we can go to that complaint registration form and then fill up the details and then submit the details. With the details, a new case record will be getting created. Once a case has been getting created, based on the case priority, it is assigning that case to the respective queue, and then the queue members will be receiving the email notification. They will accept that case record, and then they will start working on your case. That means what? Not only creating the case records by visiting the Salesforce account, we can create the case record by using company website also, okay, like as lead, that is called as web to case option. Then how to configure this web to case? Okay, just I will give you the navigation. You have to do that practice. So now you have to go to the setup menu and then go to that build a menu in the left panel. Click on customize. Go to the self-service, and you will be having an option called as web to case. Okay, web to case option. That means what? You will be having two options will be available over here. First one, generate web to case form, web to case HTML form. And then the first one is web to case form. Two options will be available over here inside the self-service. So inside the self-service, you will be having two options are available. Okay, web to case and then generate web to case HTML form. Two options will be available. Let me show you that. Now, let's go to that. Build, customize. Don't go to the case, because for the web to lead we are going to the leads and then we are using web to lead, but don't go to the case over here. For the cases you don't have the option of web to case. Okay, just to go to that self-service. Inside the self-service we are having web to case option is available. In this case here, go to that web to case, enable this web to case. So this is already enabled for you here, no need to anyway enable this one. And then we have to generate the HTML format to enter the case record. So that web to case HTML generator. So now here also the same concept. Select this one, enter the written URL, and then click on generate button, and then HTML code will be generating by Salesforce. Open that, save that HTML code inside a notepad document with this extension .html. Open that code, that means open that file in any of the browser, enter the data, click on submit button. And immediately with these details, a new case record will be getting created inside that case object. And then once the case is created, then this assignment rule, case assignment rules will be getting fired automatically. It will assign the record to the respective queue. Queue member will be receiving the email notification. He will accept that record, he will start working on the case. Okay, this is the concept. Try this implementation today here. Okay, I'm done with that web to lead and then web to case. Web to case, it's okay, it's your assignment. Configure that web to case option. Sorry?
Can we delete cases?
Yes, you can delete the case records also from your object. That possibility is there. Okay. Any of the case record you can able to delete. What are the cases you have created? Those case records you can delete also. Any record you can delete except user. Except user, any of the record you can delete. That possibility is there. User records we can't delete. There is no possibility. Okay.
Feroz?
Yes.
Do we have this function for opportunity?
Sorry?
Do we have this function for opportunity?
No. This option is available only for the lead and the case. Web to lead, web to case. That's it. Not for the other objects.
Okay, Feroz.
Okay.
Sir, why I asked that question for deleting the case, because when I worked in the Salesforce organization, we do not have the authority to delete the case. We can only transfer the case. That's why I'm asking.
That's what here, because here you are having the facility to delete that case record also, but I think they have removed that permission from your profile.
Okay. Got it.
Inside your profile, they have removed that permission.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Do the practice on this web to case option. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see some more options over there, like as lead auto response rules and the case auto response rules. And then I will show you one more option called as, that is email to case. How to create the case record through email by sending the email notification. How to create the case record I will show you by using this email to case option. Okay.
Hello, sir.